Let's speak about how to piece together an education that will serve you. For far too many of you, you're hesitating to take on that new opportunity, take on that new job, step into whatever it is that you'd like to, because you think that your education that you do have will not serve you. Now, that may be correct, but in order for you to be able to get the credentials that you need, you don't have to go back to college. It is more whatever knowledge and experience you do have is enough to be a jumping board to be able to take you from where you want to where it is that you need to go. What you need are all the elements so that you can land. And so that when you arrive at where it is that you're desirous of being, when you get there, you're landing and essentially you're sticking that landing. I spent a tremendous amount of time just absorbing free content. And at that point I was really just casting a wide net. I was just coming out of the alcohol business and I wasn't sure what was comfortable and what would work. And so that is why I am sharing this particular step, because before committing to taking formal classes, which I did all of this using YouTube. I created my home studio. I did many auditions. I actually got a job just using all of the tools and techniques, the apps, the equipment, all of that information I was able to piece together, and I got all of that on YouTube. When I realized that, you know what, yes, this is actually something that I enjoy, it's something that I could do easily at home. I was able, with a few sound blankets, and then I got myself a pretty inexpensive sound booth. So I'm like, all right, give this a shot. And I decided to take formal voice lessons and create a voiceover reel that some of you may have actually seen on my channel. But it was first recognizing that this is something that I like, educating myself to the point where I understood what was involved, and then and only then making the decision to take the next step to more formally understand, because I knew I started to realize that there were a lot of different types of jobs that would not have been available to me otherwise without having that finished product that sounded professional. And so I made that commitment. But that is really just tip number one. Take the time to leverage YouTube.